Hi everyone, my name's Gabi, and today I'm showing you how to pair your Apple iPhone to your brand new Kia vehicle to utilize the Apple CarPlay function. Now it's completely wireless, the setup instructions are very simple, but I'm also going to show you some quick tricks to make your experience a little bit better. Let's hop in. Alright, we're now inside our vehicle and we're going to walk you through the steps on how to pair your phone. But first off, just as a troubleshooting guide, I want to make sure you guys are familiar with if your vehicle is capable of supporting wireless CarPlay or not. Now, a general rule of thumb is every single 2026 or newer Kia will have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as long as it has this style software. Now, this is called CCNC. Doesn't matter if you have the light version, which does not have navigation, or the full version, which does have nav. It'll both support CarPlay and Android Auto completely wirelessly. There's only two vehicles in our lineup that do not have this yet, and that is the current gen Kia Niro and the current generation Kia Seltos. However, next month we'll have the brand new Seltos, which does have the software. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about how to pair your phone. There's two ways of doing it. The first way is going to be our general Bluetooth setup guide. So we'll slide on over to the second page and select Setup. Once you've chosen Setup, there will be device connections on the top row. And then we have our first page, which is device connections again. Now this automatically appears. You don't have to cycle through any of these other prompts. On this page, we'll select Add New, and our vehicle will enter pairing mode. Once your car is in pairing mode, you'll grab your phone, enter your settings app, and then select Bluetooth. Make sure your Bluetooth is on, of course, and disregard Mark's huge list of paired devices. We're going to scroll down to the bottom where it's searching for new device options. I see Sportage there. It's the same as what's displayed on my vehicle screen, so we'll click Sportage. Once it pairs, we'll have this number. Just make sure it matches with your vehicle's display. If it does, we'll select pair again. I always recommend allowing your contacts and favorites to sync. It's a whole lot easier to say your contact's name that you want to call than dialing up the number every time. Once you select that, you'll now have the Connect to CarPlay option. Just select the blue button there. It'll take a few seconds, and then it'll prompt a screen on your vehicle where you'll agree or, of course, disagree to utilize CarPlay. But I'm assuming you guys want to use it if you're watching this video. A few more seconds and it'll start to pair, and as you can see, it is now available on our screen completely wirelessly. There is no cord tethered to the vehicle here. CarPlay is very simple and very user-friendly because it mimics your phone, and there's a good chance to use your phone every single day. So what we see here is the exact apps that are on our phone if they are compatible with CarPlay. Things like your phone calls and of course your messages, both of which you can utilize your voice commands to either respond or make a call, and it is very accurate, especially compared to Kia's regular in-house voice commands. Not saying they're bad, just saying this is far more accurate. One thing I want to show you guys, a quick tip if you are utilizing CarPlay, is how you can rearrange your app icons to be a little bit more user-friendly. So if I don't really use the apps that are populating on the front page here, what I'm going to do is head on over to my settings again. And the best way, quickest way to do it is with the search bar here, start typing in CarPlay. See it pop up right there. And then we're going to scroll down and find our Sportage. Once we're in here, select apps. And here you can rearrange and even delete some apps that you may not utilize. So pay attention to the apps we have here. I'm actually going to move my phone here. And we're going to move Book Player to the front page. As you can see, it is now there. If there's something I never use, like audiobooks for example, I can go ahead and delete it and it's now gone. So you can make it far more user-friendly. Another great thing that Apple CarPlay has is seamless voice connection, like I said before. So Mark has his Hey Siri message already set up with the vehicle. So if he says Hey Siri versus me, his phone will recognize his voice and Siri will start to listen. From there, he can say something like call mom or call whoever, and it'll automatically do what he asked for, the prompt. So I'm going to have Mark do that now. He's just sitting beside me.
Hey Siri, call Gabi.
Oh no.
Oh wait.
That's okay. But as you can see, it starts going through.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
My phone's always on Do Not Disturb, so it didn't go through. Anyway, you guys, those are a few quick tips on how to set up your CarPlay. Now again, if you want to quickly turn it off, let's say that day you don't need it or someone else is going to pair their phone, here's how to do it. You can press the Kia icon here to jump you right back to your home page. And to uncheck our CarPlay, we'll go ahead and press that icon there, and it'll unpair. Now, it doesn't actually delete your device or unpair it forever. It's just for the remainder of this drive. And if I want to utilize CarPlay again, give it a press, and it'll start the pairing process one more time. And in a few seconds, we will have fully illuminated in green and the option to open CarPlay. All right, you guys, let us know if this video was helpful. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe just for more videos, really. But also, liking this video is free, commenting is free, and it really does help out the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.